sometimes we think that the reason why we're giving up on the thing is because the thing is too hard. But sometimes the reason why we give up on the thing is because we're giving up on ourselves. Hey guys, welcome back to the Chat with Kwabz. In today's video, I'm going to be giving or sharing with you my take on what being a fighter and not giving up mean to me. So stay tuned and let's find out together. Okay, so for me, giving up means retreating, taking a step back from, something you were pursuing before, raising up your hands and saying, I'm done. I'm not going after this anymore. I'm going to turn around because of obstacles, because of lack of energy, because of lack of vision. Several reasons come into play when it comes to why we give up. And it's just basically saying, I'm not pursuing what I was pursuing before any longer. I'm turning around, I'm going the opposite direction. And there are some things that we need to give up on. There are some things that are a waste of energy, that are a waste of time, that are not worth pursuing, that will not give us any fruit or any results, that are just, bogus. I don't know if you know what that means, but bogus just means useless. So those things do exist, and so there are times when we have to give up. But I'm going to be talking about the times when we need to push, the times that we need to persevere, the times that we need to be resilient and stand our ground and say, I know that this is going to get me where I need to get to. So I'm not going to turn around. I'm not going to close my eyes. I'm not going to wave the white flag of surrender and say I'm done, but I'm going to keep pushing. I'm going to keep pressing on. There's so many things that are worth fighting for, and I think sometimes the challenge is figuring out what are those things, what do I need to apply myself to and push myself towards. And that's a separate video, that's a separate conversation. But today I'm assuming that we know the things that are worth fighting for, and those are the things that I'm going to be talking about. I don't know if you've ever seen this analogy of this man with a pick, or like this tool that he's using to dig through the ground. He's going at it, he's dug a long distance, and then he gets to a certain point, and then he turns around and he says he's done. And when you pan out of the picture a little bit, you can see that just a couple of inches or maybe a couple of feet from where the man gave up is a diamond, that he could have gotten if he had just dug a few more steps. And this picture reminds me of the importance of not giving up. Every time you start on something, you are closer to getting that thing than you were from the beginning, So no matter how much time is taking you to get to where you want to get to, just remember that you are always closer than you were at the beginning. So don't stop. How would you feel at the end of your life, or at some point in your life where you figure out or you learn that you were so much closer to your goal than you thought you were when you gave up? How painful would that be? How heart-wrenching would that be, that you could have gotten the thing that you wanted, but because you gave up on yourself? And that's another thing. Sometimes we give up on the goals that we're trying to reach because we give up on ourselves. We think we don't have the capacity, we think we don't have the stamina, we think we don't have the perseverance or the resilience, and that is such a lie. Listen, I'm going to give you another analogy. I don't know if you've ever had the experience of working with a personal trainer, but usually you're working out and you are lifting all these weights and doing all of these hard cardio exercises, and you think you don't have anything left in you think you can't do it anymore, and then you have a personal trainer saying you can do this, keep going, you have it in you, and you realize that just that motivation alone keeps you going. You do have the capacity that you think you don't have. Sometimes we think we've reached the end of ourselves, but then just with a little bit of push and a little bit of resilience and a little bit of commitment and putting our minds to what we're doing, we're able to push even a little bit further and get to the goal that we want to get to. So that's kind of an analogy that says that you have more in you than you think you do. Sometimes we think we've reached the end of our limits, but then we have so much more ahead of us. Don't give up, don't stop, Don't turn away from the battle or turn away from whatever thing you're striving for because you think you don't have the capacity. Don't give up on yourself. I think that's such a revelation. You know, sometimes we think that the reason why we're giving up on the thing is because the thing is too hard. But sometimes the reason why we give up on the thing is because we're giving up on ourselves. You are stronger. You are more equipped than you think you are. Go after what is ahead of you, what you know is within your grasp, what you know you can do. And I know that there are several factors that come into why we give up on ourselves, that come into why we turn away from, you know, the things that we want and we go after. And I'm going to talk a little bit about that in another video, specifically on fear and how fear keeps us away from the things that we want or we want to work towards. So stay tuned for that. I want to hear your comments or see your comments or read your comments in the comment section below about not giving up, your own experiences with that, what your take is on not giving up. And you know, just let's have a conversation, let's talk, let's, you know, share ideas, and let's keep this conversation going. Again, share this video with other people. It might encourage someone, it might, you know, push someone to keep going, to be resilient, to not give up, to be relentless in their pursuit of what, you know, they desire. So share this video and subscribe. Let's keep this community growing. I'm so excited to have you here, and I'm so excited that you're taking your time out to watch me talk about these things. And I look forward to growing and to getting to know each and every one of you, and for us to being a community that is so invested in becoming better versions of ourselves. So thank you for watching, and see you next time.